you thinking of moving to Dundas, Ontario? In this video, I'll give you 3 reasons why the city might not be for you. I'm Milena, and I'm a local real estate agent at Burlington, Ontario. The good news is that our team drops content every week about how is it to live in this area. This is your first time on our channel and you want to know everything about living in Dundas, subscribe below, tap the bell for notification, and you're going to be the first one to know about the current markets. We help people just like you all the time, so it doesn't matter if you're moving in a week, a month, or a year. Feel free to reach out. Our information is in the description box below. You can reach us via email, phone call, Zoom, whatever suits you, we're there for you. Now let's talk about why Dundas might not be for you, why you should be reluctant to go there. Have you ever been in Dundas? It's in the valley, so when the landscape is like that, what does it tell you? There is a limit of expansion. That's why the first reason is rising real estate prices and limited inventory, which goes hand by hand. So most of the houses there are pretty old. The town was founded in the 18th century, so just go back in time and you're gonna calculate it on your own. A lot of historical houses, a lot of older constructions that needs a lot of maintaining, and you might not be up for that. In the last couple of years, we did see a trend of people moving out of the big cities and looking for charming places like Dundas. And that, of course, also drives the real estate prices because inventory is getting even more limited. So we are expecting new builds, but the nature constrains it. And people do want to live in detached homes. They don't want to be cramped. So this is definitely something to look into it when you're moving into Dundas. And there is one other problem that recently arose. I don't know if you're aware that Ottawa and Toronto have an occupancy tax. Now, from this year, from 2025, will be enforced in Hamilton, and Dundas is part of Hamilton, so that's another thing to consider when you move in the area. Quickly, I would like to pause and add that if you need any help finding a home in our area, feel free to reach out. My information is in the description box below. I would be very happy to help you out. And now let's move on with the video. Second reason why Dundas might not be for you is the parking, the congestion, because it's a small town and then there are not many roads. So they're talking about putting new parking structures in downtown to increase and to better the infrastructure so they can accommodate everybody who is moving in. Know when that's gonna happen, and also when you go and you want to do some recreation, you go to the falls, there are signs, no parking anywhere. I'll show you right now. Look at that. No parking, no parking, no trespassing. I mean, it's understandable, but there should be more parking lots for tourists to come and enjoy the recreation.
I would like to show you a document that is specifically designed for the expansion of Dundas. So whoever wants to look into it and thinking of moving here, it's going to be a good thing to have and to read. This is it. Road and annexation, and it's happening between year 2006 and 2030. As you see what it says here, very important, that Dundas residents are willing to accommodate new growth. However, they also want to preserve the city's small town rural character, its natural amenities, and to grow in a way that is sustainable and healthy for the environment and the city residents. So there is a description how the expansion will be handled, where the new developments will be. Also, there's a lot to say about the infrastructure, because just keep in mind, if you live in Dundas downtown, then you definitely need to plan for a parking. So look for properties that they already have assigned parking to them. And this is what I wanted to show you, so you have more information about Dundas.
And lastly is the public transit. So it's a very small, charming town that is part of Hamilton, but guess what? It does not have the public transportation of Hamilton. So if you want to go there for work or Toronto or any other place that you're employed, you do need a car. And you need to add this to your cost. So you need to own a vehicle, you need to have fuel available, of course, for this vehicle to run, and you need a parking spot. That's why weigh your options. If you have to commute and this distance with Dundas gives you an edge, then calculate all your options and then decide if it's worth it to move here. This is the end. So I am really hoping that those 3 reasons that I gave you to consider if Dundas is for you or not will help you calculate your lifestyle. So if it's for you, definitely check it out. If it's not for you, if it's gonna make your life harder because of the congestion, because you're gonna find an older home that you need to take care, or a newer home that it's really cramped, or you're just stuck in traffic, there is no transit, then definitely do not move to Dundas. And this is all from me. If you need any help finding a place here, Hamilton, or the whole GTA area, feel free to reach out. My information is in the description box below. You can reach me via email, phone call, Zoom, whatever works for you. I am there for you. Thank you, and you have a great day.